Aloha, good morning, and welcome to Live Yoga Channel. I'm Evan, this is Terra. We got another guest with us here this morning. Kirsten's in, so go ahead and roll out your mat. Let's go ahead and get started. Coming to a comfortable seated position on your mat. We'll sit cross-legged. Get a little extra space in the living room this morning. Sitting cross-legged with a long spine, relaxed shoulders. Rest the palms to the knees if that's comfortable for you. Thumb and forefinger to touch. Smooth the muscles in our faces. Extend the crown. Sit tall, and let's just become aware of our breath and breathing right at the nostrils. We can notice it in this moment without needing to change anything about the breath. Just simply become aware of your breath and breathing, entering and exiting at the nostrils. And the breath will be our guide for the hour-long journey that we go on through the postures. Trust the breath to bring us into alignment. Let us know if maybe we've gone too far, if we're overstretching. Connect back to the breath. We'll start our journey this morning with pranayama as a breath retention exercise. You can keep the eyes closed or slowly open the eyes. We'll do Kapalabhati breath as a skull shining breath. It's a forceful exhalation through the belly. So a forceful exhalation through the nostrils. The belly button's going to go back towards the spine. Passive inhalation to follow. Work together at my rhythm. Let's begin. Take an inhale. And exhale. 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 Exhale, 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 exhale. Continue. Exhale, 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 exhale. Exhale all the breath. Inhale half lung of air. Kumbha breath retentions, holding the breath in. Elevate the chest, lift the chin, drop the chin. Shoulders to ears. You can engage the perineum like you're keeping yourself from going to the loo. No breath in. Let's hold the breath in. As you're ready, slowly release the hold, slowly release the breath, and we'll do a second round of Kumbha breath retention. So see if you can maybe hold a little bit longer, a little bit more comfortably this time. Take an inhale. You can swallow before you hold the breath in, chin to chest, shoulders to ears, engage the perineum. No breath. Gaze to the center of the mind stuff. As you are ready, slowly release the holds, slowly release the breath. Keep the head still, open the eyes, bringing the yoga into the eyes, moving only the eyeballs. Take an inhalation. And the exhale, look down, look up, look down, look up, look down, look up, center. Another inhale. And the exhale, look far right, far left, far right, far left, far right, far left, center. Inhale, exhale, look down, far right, look up, far left, look down, center. Last inhale, exhale, look down, far left, look up, far right, look down, center. Instead of stretching the eyes, let's focus the eyes. Tratakam. Right hand comes up, shoulder height, not too high, fingertip in line with the eyeballs. All the focus to the fingertip, and without blinking, slowly bend the elbow. Fingertip to the nose. And then as you are ready, slowly extend the fingertip back out. Once again, concentrating on the finger. When it's extended, can gaze beyond momentarily. And let's again focus on the fingertip. Bend the elbow, move slowly, building concentration and awareness. Fingertip to nose. Fingertip slowly extends back out. Gaze beyond. And one last time. Focus on the finger, bend the elbow, move slow, no blinking. As you're ready, slowly extend back out. And let's release the hands. Palms come together. Rub the hands together. Bring some heat, some prana, vibration into the palms. And then we'll do palming the eyes. Right palm over the right eye, left palm over the left eye. No light coming in here. Soften the gaze. Take a deep breath in through the nostrils. Just relax. You can feel the transfer of energy from the palms into the eye sockets, the rods, the cones, the retina. Receiving the healing vibration from the hands. So much time in front of the mobile phones, the screens, just resting the eyes. Slowly release the hands, interlace the fingers, press the palms, and then extend the arms all the way up overhead. If you want to do a little side body stretching on the way up, you can activate the side body and keep the sit bones down to the best of our ability. We're going to straighten the elbows, press the palms, move to Ujjayi, ocean breathing, the air passing the epiglottis, slight constriction in the back of the throat. Slowly release. Back of the hands are going to come to touch out in front. So right up over the left, press the backs of the hands together, and then turn the palms down. Interlace the fingers, and then roll the arms in, up, and over to your degree of flexibility here. You may come halfway, like I'm demonstrating, maybe all the way, like Terra yoga for the shoulders, for the elbows, the wrists, and fingers. Make sure to keep a smile on the face. Slowly release. We'll do the same thing on the other side, knowing that this side may be different. Interlace the fingers, and as you're ready, roll the arms in and over to your degree. Keeping a smile on the face, continuing to breathe as we go, warming up the joints in the arms. And then slowly release and shake out the hands. Let the legs out in front. Do Dandasana. This is stick pose, staff pose. Sit bones are down. Knees are pressing towards the earth, heels press away, toes up to the heavens. Yoga for the toes here. Going to squeeze the toes for 1 release, 2 release, 3 release, 4 release, 5 release, 6 and squeeze. Relax and release. So yoga for the toes here. Right leg comes up and over the left. Similar to what we did with the hands. Let's see if we can get 1 toe in would be amazing. Interlacing the toes at the pinky. Yeah, it's fun. No hands. So see if you can get a second toe, perhaps. 3rd toe, maybe the 4th toe would be amazing. You get to the big toe, you're going to squeeze all the toes. Wherever you're at, activate those marma points and squeeze the toes. Keep a smile on the face. For 3, squeezing. 2, 1, and slowly release. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Once again, knowing this side may look a little bit different than the other side. And if we can't get this done today, in the spirit of the yogis, we say maybe next week, maybe next month, maybe next year. We stay on the focused path, interlacing the toes. And even if you get 1 toe, that's amazing. Let's all squeeze the toes. Squeezing toes for 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. We'll bring the yoga into the ankles here for forward release, 2 release, 3 release, 4 release, 5 release, 6 and hold. Clockwise for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and switch. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Let's bring the yoga up into the knees. Lift the left knee up into the chest. Interlace the elbows. Lift the chest. We're going to rotate for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Switch. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Beautiful. Switch knees. Interlace. Lift the chest. Lift the knee. Rotate for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Beautiful. Let's come up to the front of our mat. We're going to bring the yoga into the quads here. Bigger muscle group. Right heel is into the perineum. Left leg comes back. So it's already a big stretch for many of us. Toes point back on that left toe if possible. And then just keep the left knee down, tailbone is down as you're ready to your degree. You slowly start to walk back. So it might be a matter of just staying up on both hands using your breath. Let's continue to breathe here. Keep that smooth smile on the face. Perhaps you can get to one elbow back, maybe both elbows back. If you've got the privilege, you can lay the top of the head flat and lay the whole entire spine down. Left knee is down, tailbone is down. If the head comes flat to the floor, you can go ahead and bring the arms all the way up overhead. You can reach to the hands, opposite elbows. Breathing deeply. Yeah, it can let out a moan or a groan or a sigh. Feels really good. Breathing deeply for 3, 2, 1, and slowly let's come out. Same way as we came in. Elbows to the earth, and then roll up and out. Let's try the same thing on the other side. Left heel is in. Right leg comes back. Knowing again the left and right sides of the journey may feel a little bit different, so take your time. Maybe able to stretch a little bit more on this side. Maybe able to stretch a little bit less. Take your time as you enter. Keep the right knee down. Keep the tailbone down. Breathing deeply. And if the privilege is to have the spine flat onto the mat, perhaps the arms can come all the way up and overhead. Long, slow, steady inhalation, nice relaxed exhalation, smile on the face. For 3, 2, 1, and slowly release elbows to the earth. Come all the way up to a standing position. Take your time. Come to meet in standing pose at the front of our mat. Feet are together. We got a nice rain shower happening in Manoa. Blessed by these waters of the streams. So grateful to have our feet on the earth here in Hawaii. Feet are together, shoulders are back, and close the eyes. You can feel the grounding of the feet, the earth. In preparation for Surya Namaskar, a salutation to the sun. And visualize now perhaps a beautiful sunrise or sunset that you've seen recently. You notice the saffron glow going down on the horizon or coming up on a mountain. And contemplate our personal relationship to this amazing, life-giving star. All the living things on the earth planet getting their energy from the sun. You and me and all the plants and animals, the forests and the trees. So grateful for our amazing connection to the sun. Surya Namaskar, moving 12 poses. Let's take a deep inhalation. Exhale, eyes open, hands, heart level. Inhale, arms up, and reach up. Lift up, and look up. On an exhaling breath, hinge and fold from the hips. Take our time here into the first forward fold, release the weight of the head. Place the hands, fingertips in line with the toes. If you've got the privilege to have the fingertips in line with the toes, you can press the palms to the earth. Once again, let the weight of the head hang heavy. Chest in the direction of the thighs. Belly buttons lifting. Can keep lifting the tailbone. See if you can press both knees back evenly. Key to this pose is our breath. My breath is slow and steady. Let's bend the knees. Take the left leg back, left knee down. Ashwashan Equestrian Pose. Lift the chest, lift the gaze, sink the hips. So front knee is going to stay in line with the front foot. Peel the shoulder blades back and look up to the heavens. Press the rear knee and rear foot into the earth. Front knee stays in line with the front foot. Breathing deeply, equestrian pose. Place the hands, turn the back toes, right leg back. Parvokanasan. This is mountain pose. Hands and feet shoulder distance apart. You can spread the fingertips wide. Press the palms into the earth. Inner elbows will draw towards one another. Rest the chin down towards the chest. Make some space in between the shoulder blades. Lengthening the muscles of the rib cage, the intercostalis muscles are extending. Let's engage Udayan Ban. That's the belly button gonna lift up towards the heavens. Tailbone coming with it. Body shapes like a V here, looking like a mountain. Body shapes like Mount Everest. You may notice one knee wants to press back more than the other. See if we can press both knees back evenly. We may notice one heel wants to press down more than the other. See if we can press both heels down evenly. If we've got the privilege to have both heels on the mat, we can lift our toes up off the mat. Breathing deeply, mountain pose. Your next exhaling breath, go ahead and drop the knees. Send the heart right between the thumbs. Elbows in tight to the body. Ashtanga Namaskar. 2 feet, 2 knees, 2 hands, chest and chin to the earth. You can claw the hands if you'd like. Squeeze those shoulder blades up. Nasakara Mudra, gauge down at the tip of the nostrils. Buttocks is up off the mat. Knees are down. Ujjayi breathing, please. Audible inhalations and exhalations. You're ready on an inhaling breath. We'll go to Cobra, point the toes, compress the hands. If you're just warming up, if you got neck or back injury, you can bring the elbows in line with the shoulders. So either Cobra or Sphinx pose here as we warm up. Pointing the toes, lifting the chest. And stay there in Cobra, just to your degree of flexibility, just warming up, moving through the grenkies, the blockages in the body. Keep lifting the chest, gazing up towards the ceiling. Place the hands on exhaling breath. Press back once again. Mountain pose, Parvokonasana. A few deep breaths here, please. Once again, body shapes like a V. Tailbone lifting towards the sky, hands and feet pressing evenly into the earth. Left foot forward. Right knee down, Ashwashan Shalanasana on the other side. Sink the hips, lift the chest, peel the arms back, gazing up towards the heavens. Front knee stays in line with the front foot. You can soften those front toes, put a smile on the face. Place the hands on exhaling breath, feet are together. Backs of the legs are lengthening, weight of the head is heavy, forehead in the direction of the shins. You may notice starting to warm up here a little bit, maybe able to press the palms to the earth. If you've got the privilege to have the palms on the earth, you can bend the elbows and pull the body closer together, remembering to breathe slowly and deeply as we go. On an inhaling breath, palms together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands heart level. Release the palms. Close the eyes momentarily. We'll do Surya Namaskar, sun salutation on the other side, moving 12 poses with 12 breaths. See if we can link the poses together with the breaths. Eyes come open, take an inhale. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, Ashwashan Shalanasana. Lift the chest, look up. Place the hands. Exhaling breath, mountain pose. No breath here, knees, chest, and chin. Ashtanga Namaskar. Come on down. And then inhale into Cobra or Sphinx. Can lift the chest, gaze up. Shoulders are back, and on an exhale, mountain pose. Right leg forward, left knee down. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. Place the hands. Exhale, feet are together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands heart level. Release the palms to our sides. Close the eyes. Momentarily visualizing now that other celestial body in our sky, the moon. So grateful for the moon. Sanskrit Chandra. Do Chandra Namaskar. Moon is controller of the tides, the oceans, the streams, all moving with the phases of the moon. We're in a balsamic phase right now of the moon, a waning crescent moon coming to the end of the cycle. So grateful for the moon's exertion of control on the waters of the earth. Similarly, the waters of our body, the human aquarium affected by the tides and phases of the moon. Chandra Namaskars, an offering to the moon, the intention to make the mind very best friend. Changing only 4th and 9th postures, allow eyes to come open, take an inhalation. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Once again, finding ourselves in the forward fold. We've got the privilege to press the palms to the earth, can bend elbows. See if we can press both knees back evenly, continue to lift the tailbone. Crown of the head coming down towards the toes. Bend the knees, left leg back, left knee down. Hands come together at heart level on an inhaling breath. Arms all the way up and overhead. You can stay in a steeple or just go ahead and release the arms. Keep lifting the fingertips towards the heavens as the hips sink down towards the earth. Lift the chest and lift the gaze. Breathing deeply, please. This is crescent moon position. The entire back side of the body here shaping into a crescent moon. Chandrasana. Place the hands. Exhaling breath. Step back. Mountain pose. Breathing deeply in the mountain pose. Do yoga for the organs here. Take a deep inhalation. And on the exhaling breath, open the mouth, let all the breath go. No breath coming in here. We're just going to go up, down, up, down, up, down with the belly button. No breath in. See if we can bring the belly button back towards the spine and release at least a few times. Washing the organs. And as you're ready, you can release that and return the breath back to normal. Breath, knees, chest, and chin down towards the earth. Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale. Cobra. Lifting the chest. Pointing the toes. Shoulders are back. Exhale once again. Mountain pose. Tailbone coming up towards the sky. Heels pressing evenly down towards the earth. Left leg forward. Right knee down. Inhaling, arms coming all the way up and overhead. Can sink the hips, lift the chest, lift the gaze, reaching the arms up to the heavens. Entire backside of the body shaping a crescent moon position. Chandrasana. And we'll place the hands. Exhaling breath, feet are together, back to the forward fold, deepening into the fold, bending the elbows. Once again, if we've got that opportunity, forehead now all the way into the shins, moving through the blockages, the grankies, as the body starts to warm up. Go deeper into the poses, the mode of passion. Fire element rising into the body. Palms together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands heart level. Release the palms to our sides. Close the eyes momentarily. We'll do second round of Chandra Namaskar. Once again, moving breath and postures together. 12 poses, 12 breaths. Allow the eyes to come open. Take a deep inhalation. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Place the hands. Right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Look up. Place the hands. Exhaling breath, mountain pose. No breath, Ashtanga Namaskar. Come on down slowly and then inhale. Cobra position. Exhale, mountain pose once again. Right leg forward, left knee down. Chandrasana, inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, place the hands. Left leg comes to meet. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands heart level. Release the palms. Close the eyes momentarily. Let's tune in to the transformation of energy from when we first began. You can notice beating of our hearts, the auricles, the ventricles of the heart, pumping fresh blood out to every cell in our body. You may notice a vibration happening in the fingers, the toes, capillaries, skull are all vibrant. So grateful for this transformation of energy within. So allow eyes to come open. Hands come to heart level for our first position. We'll take an inhaling breath, lift the arms all the way up and overhead. And on the exhaling breath, sit back like we're going to sit into a chair. You can release the palms or keep the fingertips in a steeple, whatever is most comfortable for you here. Relax the shoulders, engage the arms. Elbows are straight, fingertips reach, sit down a little bit further. Knees together, you can soften the muscles in the face. And as we sit down, let's see if we can lift the toes up off the mat. Natural curve in the low back, lift the chest, extend the fingers, breathing deeply, Utkatasana for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Release the hands down to the sides. Interlace the fingers back behind us. We'll do Dvikasana. This is double angle pose. Feet stay together. Squeeze the shoulder blades back, interlacing the hands. Take an inhale, and on the exhaling breath, hinge and fold. So nice counter pose here. Arms coming up to the heavens. Crown of the head coming down to the floor. Backs of the legs are straight to our degree of flexibility. Chest in the direction of the thighs. Slow down the inhalations and exhalations, please. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Inhale, arms back to the low back. Exhale, hands come to heart level. Continue to move through the chair series. Do twisted chair, bring some fresh energy into the stomach. Hands are at heart level, take an inhalation. On the exhale, we're going to sit down like we're going to a chair. Left elbow coming over to the outer edge of the right thigh. Hands can stay in prayer position. Head and neck turned towards the right side wall, perhaps all the way up towards the right upper corner. Can keep lifting that right shoulder. Knees stay together. Belly button comes down and across the thighs. If you'd like to stay here, please do so. If you want to move to the next stage of the posture, you can go to the fly position, look down, left fingertips in line with the right toes, right arm up to the ceiling. Continue to relax the head and neck. Nice gentle massage for the brain stem here. Head and neck up towards the ceiling here. Want to move to your bind, you can drop that right hand to your low back. Otherwise, stay right where you are. For 3, breathing deeply. 2, 1, and slowly release. Hands come back to heart level. Keep moving through the chair series here. Gonna send some energy into the liver. Lovely, lovely liver here. Gonna take some energy, take an inhalation. On the exhaling breath, sit down and back. Right elbow over to the left thigh. Knees are together, feet are together, head and neck towards the left side wall, palms together. Head and neck may turn all the way in the direction of the ceiling, and if you do so and you'd like to move to the next phase of the pose with the belly button across the thighs, release the hands. Right fingertips in line with left toes. Left arm up to the heavens. Nice twist developing. Twisted chair position. Once again, if you want to move in the direction of your bind, please drop the left hand to the low back and release the right hand to come up and grab. Otherwise, stay right where you're at, breathing deeply. Twisted chair. 3, 2, 1, and slowly release, hands come back to heart level. Release the palms. Take a big step back. Careful of the furniture in your house. Sometimes we've got some things we've got to look out for. And we'll do table position here. Inhaling breath, arms are going to come all the way up and overhead. Feet together, legs are strong, grounded to the earth. And on exhaling breath, hinge and fold. 90-degree angle from the hips. Gonna extend the elbows, strengthen the shoulders, reach the fingertips, line of energy from the tailbone out through the extended arms and fingers. So flat back with the belly up, gaze is down about 4 feet in front of us, breathing deeply for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to heart level. Bend both knees. Going to lift the right leg up and back. Press the right sole of the foot, and then as best as possible, straighten that left leg. It's a balanced pose here. It's okay if we wobble. It's okay if we fall. If you don't have a neck or a shoulder injury, you can go ahead and extend those arms out in front of us, all the way out. So line of energy from rear sole all the way out through the extended elbows and arms here. Breathing deeply for 5. It's okay if you wobble. It's okay if you fall for 3, 2, straighten the arms, 1, and slowly release. Hands come to heart level. Let's bring both arms down in front. Left arm's going to come about a foot in front, foot and a half, and then out to the side. We're moving to half moon position. Right hand up to the low back. As best as possible, see if you can straighten that left leg. Press, you're going to stack the hips. Straighten that right leg, try and stack the hips so you can come up on the fingertips of the left. If possible, turn the head and neck to the right side wall. If possible, lift that right hand to the ceiling. Keep breathing deeply here. If you want to bend that right elbow, right knee, so you can grab the right hand to the right foot. Otherwise, stay right where you're at and then kick the foot to the hand. Look up over the right shoulder for 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Come all the way up and out of the posture. You shake out the legs if you'd like. Nice opening into the hips there. We'll move the same similar sequence now onto the other side. Hands coming together at heart level. Take an inhalation. On the exhaling breath, left leg is coming up and back, pendulum the body all the way forward right into balance pose. Take your time here. Right leg is grounded, rooted to the earth. Left sole is pressing. And again, body knows the journey here. Arms are going to extend out in front. See if you can straighten the arms, straighten the back leg. Breathing deeply for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to heart level. Bend the right knee, place both hands. Get that right hand in front, foot and a half, maybe out to the side a little bit. Find your balance. Straighten the right leg. Place the left hand to the buttocks of the hips. See if you can stack the hips and turn the head and neck towards the left side wall. Notice the body's journey may be different on this side than the other. You may be able to stretch more. You may be able to stretch less. Listen to your breath as you go. Left hand up to the ceiling. Ardha Chandrasana. This is half moon position. If you'd like to bend the left foot, see if you can grab the hand to it. You may. And then kick the foot away from the buttocks. Straighten the right leg, lift the left shoulder. Keep looking up for 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the hands, place the feet. Come on all the way back up. Shake out those legs. Woo. You can make an audible exhalation if that feels good. Bring the feet mat distance. Gonna do another tree position. This is tree in a hurricane. We got a nice windy day here in Hawaii. We're gonna bend Gonna express our side body flexibility. Right hand's up, left hand is up. Right hand grabs the left wrist. Shoot the left hip out, round off the side body, and then pull, pull, pull over to the side, straightening both arms. Right shoulder slightly forward. Gaze up towards the left armpit chest. Keep pulling for 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Same thing on the other side. So left hand grabs the right wrist. Right hip comes out. Round off the right side body. And then straighten the arms. Keep pulling. Keep the feet grounded. Left shoulder slightly forward. Gazing up towards the right armpit chest. Pull for 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Hands down to the sides. Feet come about hip distance apart, 5 inches. Inhale on an exhaling breath. We are going to start our journey down towards the floor, moving into Padahastasana, hands to feet position. If possible, fingertips come underneath the toes. If you need to, you can get the hands back behind the calves. Fingertips under toes. If you've got that privilege to have the fingers under the toes, perhaps you can bring your toes in line with the palms of the hands. Maybe the toes all the way in line with the wrists. The best of our abilities with our concentration, we're going to straighten both knees. You can use the elbows. You can bend the elbows, pull the body closer together. Chest coming to the shins, ground coming to the toes. Breathing deeply, Padahastasana, hands to feet position. Key to the pose, once again, is the breath. And let's slowly release. Straightening the backs of the legs, peace fingers to grab the big toes. Backs of the legs are straight, peace fingers to the big toes. Lift the belly. Lift the chest, lift the chin, and lift the gaze all the way towards the front corner of the room, perhaps to the middle of the front room, maybe all the way up in the direction of the ceiling. Keep straightening the backs of the legs, cervical spine, stretch here for 3. Breathing. 2, 1, and slowly release. Let's take the feet mat distance apart. We'll do Shakshuni Mudra here. So the feet are mat distance apart. Bend the knees. Drop the head like you're going to look below your shins the other direction. Take the arms wide outside the edges and then reach all the way back around. See if you can grab the chin. Maybe you can grab the skull all the way back behind the ears if possible. Try and get your hands behind the ears if you've got flexibility. Perhaps you can grab the palms to one another. And then start to straighten both. Once you've got your grip, straighten both knees. Then lift your toes up off the mat. For 3, 2, 1, slowly release. Place the hands, step back. Parvokonasana, mountain pose. Hands and feet shoulder distance apart. You bend the right knee, press the left heel to the earth. Bend the left knee, press the right heel to the earth. Straighten both knees, press both heels evenly down. Keep the right heel down and lift the left leg up and back. Big toe in line with the midline. Straighten the right elbow. Press the right heel. Let's lift that left leg a little bit further. Take an inhale. And on exhaling breath, left foot all the way up and forward in preparation for Warrior Series. Turn the back toes, 10, 20. Perhaps 30 degrees, gonna rise up. Let's everyone sink those hips a little bit further down. Front knee stays in line with the front foot. Soften the front toes. Glue the pinky toe edge of the back foot. Hands together at heart level as you're ready. Inhale. Arms coming all the way up and overhead. See if the left shoulder can come in line with the right. Hands can be in a steeple position or just release the arms to your side. Right shoulder in line with the left. Smile. Movement of prana in the body. Keep sinking down. Hips are down. Arms are up. And as we're ready, transform the body over into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 position. And open up the back hip, open up the back foot. Arms are active, parallel the tendons, the muscles, the cartilage, the skeletal system is extending here. Fingertips are reaching, gazing out at the front fingertips. Virabhadrasana 2. And let's bring the right arm forward to meet the left. We'll go to Advaya Virabhadrasana. This is the fearless warrior. Extend both arms, bodies in a diagonal. Keep lifting the heart. Can smile at the shake in the leg. Pinky toe edge of the back foot is grounded for 3, 2, 1. Left hand to the earth, right hand to the heavens. Keep reaching that right hand up. Keep lifting the heart, lift the shoulder. Shift the gaze towards the right side wall, eventually to the ceiling. Come in a warrior here. If you'd like to move in the direction of your bind, you can drop the right hand to the low back. Keep lifting the heart, the Pridayakash, the heart space, all the way up to the heavens. Strong legs for 3, 2, 1, and slowly release the hands. Drop the back knee. Heel toe, we're going to do Kondinyasa as an arm balance. So you got a heel toe, get the left leg wide. Keep the left elbow in contact with the left inner thigh. Right hand's going to come in a push-up position, exactly. And then right hand comes in a push-up. Eventually, the key to this pose is to get the right hip in the direction of the right elbow. So you can start to bend the body forward. So you can get the right hip in. Straighten the left leg. Straighten the back leg so you can come to your toes of the back leg and then lift the chin. If possible, lift the back toes. Play with the balance between the chin and the back toes for 3, 2, 1, and slowly release, come down. A is for attempt. Playful spirit of the yogis. Come to sit back in child's pose. Buttocks to heels, forehead to rest on the floor. Palms resting up at our sides, if that's comfortable for you. Can become aware of the beating heart once again. Heartbeat is a signal of life. Heart's been with us since we've been in our mother's womb. 27 days into the gestation process, the heart comes alive, about the size of a thumb. Human adult heart now is transformed into about the size of a fist. Heart's been with us this whole time. Our trusted heart companion. So grateful for the beating of the heart. Boom, 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 boom. Connect our awareness to the 2 lungs, right and left sides of the lungs, the lower lobes, middle lobes, and the upper lobes of the lungs. So grateful for the transformation of energy that happens. We bring in the oxygen, heart and the lungs working together to bring this fresh air to every cell in our body. So grateful for these amazing lungs inside of us. Inhaling breath. Let's rise up and come to meet once again in Parvokonasana. Hands in front, feet are back. Explore the journey on the other side. Keep the left heel down now. The right leg is lifting up and back. Left elbow is straight. Right big toe in center line. Keep lifting the back leg. Take an inhale. Exhaling breath. Right leg all the way up and forward. Body knows the journey once again, moving in the direction of warrior 1 position. Sink the hips, front thigh coming in the direction of parallel to the earth. Back foot turned in slightly, left shoulder in line with the right. Inhaling breath, arms all the way up and overhead. A smile on the face. See if you can soften those front toes a little bit. Help us smile, continue to breathe. Sink a little further into the hips. Keep lifting, stay light in the arms. Reaching up to the heavens. One inhaling breath, let's transform. Open up the back foot slightly. Gazing forward towards the front fingertips. Arms are parallel here. You can check in with the back foot. Stay active in the back legs. Thighs are sinking even further. You can feel the cartilage and the muscles and bones all reaching here. Active warrior two position. Left hand comes forward to meet the right. Fearless warrior. Try to keep the front thigh, keep the chest off the front thigh, body's in a diagonal, keep lifting the heart. Fearless warrior for 3, 2, 1, right hand to the earth, left hand to the heavens, head and neck turn towards left side wall if possible, all the way up to the ceiling. Keep strong legs here. Keep sinking the hips. If you'd like to move to your bind, left hand to the low back and rest right there. Or lift the right hand to grab the left wrist. Most importantly, lift the heart up towards the heavens. For 3, keep strong feet and legs. 2, 1, and slowly release the hands, drop the back knee. Do Kondinyasa, the arm balancing pose here on the other side. So just start with the hip opening. Nice, feels nice to get that space as you walk the toes out. Right elbow now in touch with the left, right inner thigh. Left hand like a push-up. So the left elbow starts straight. You gotta bend the left elbow. That's gonna bring the body forward. Right foot lifts. Left hip in contact with left elbow. Straighten right leg. Lift back knee, lift back toes, lift the chin. Even for a moment is fantastic. For 3, 2, 1, and slowly come on down. Come to meet in Balasana. Once again, child's pose. Buttocks to heels, forehead to the earth, palms resting comfortably to our sides. Grateful now for the largest organ on our body, the amazing, amazing skin. Skin helping us develop healthy immune systems. It's a alchemical purification process happening in the body. The water element that we have pointed at, mixing with the rising fire element, creating a purification process internally. Natural steam coming out through every pore in our body, maybe opening up in the direction of perspiration now. Every cell actively opening, allowing fresh life force, prana, in and out through every glistening skin cell. So, so grateful for the beautiful, beautiful skin. And on an inhaling breath, we'll rise up, come to meet in a easy, relaxed tabletop position. Hands about shoulder distance apart, knees hip distance, flat back. Do a little cat and cow, move into feeling in the spine. You can soften the gaze or close the eyes. Inhale, tuck the tail, drop the belly, lift the chest. Gaze comes up. Move slowly. Exhaling, chin to chest, roll the spine, kind of round off the spine, forehead in the direction of the tail. Keep pressing the forehead and the tail together on the exhale. And take a few more like that, your own time and space. Move slower than you think you may. Slow it down on the inhalation. And slow it down, rolling, rounding the spine on the exhalation. Take a few more like that. Trace the energy lines along your spine. Inhale. And exhale. As you come to completion on your next exhalation, we'll come to an easy flat back position once again with the gaze down. We'll lift the left arm again. You come to shake me, my hand, good morning. To balance the left hand in front, we'll lift the right foot, sole of the foot back. See if you can make a line of energy from the rear sole all the way out through the front fingertips. Stay strong along the central column, along the spine, along the muscles of the abdomen. And if you'd like to stay there, please do. Otherwise, bend the back knee. Left hand's going to come to reach and grab the right foot. And kick the right foot towards the ceiling and then look up and over the left shoulder. To your degree of flexibility and balance here. It's okay to wobble. Keep kicking the foot, looking up for 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Come back to an easy flat back position. We'll try same thing on the other side. Right hand comes to reach forward, like you're shaking my hand. Good morning. Left sole comes up and back. Line of energy from left heel out through front fingertips. Central column here staying very strong and centered. Like to stay there, please do. Otherwise, bend the back knee. Right hand reaches back to grab the left knee. Kick the back foot like you're going to lift it up towards the heavens. Look up over your right shoulder for 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. And we'll come, release the hands. You're going to come to stand on the knees here momentarily. We'll do Ustrasana, a little bit more backward bending here, camel position. And hands, you can bring the body in a V here slightly. So knees a slightly greater distance than the ankles. A little bit more width in the front side. You can lift up onto tops of the toes if you need the space back behind you. Otherwise, keep the tops of the toes flat. Press the hips forward. You can lift the belly, lift the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. And then as you're ready, slowly start the journey back to release the hands. And otherwise, stay right where you're at. Many of us can keep our hands on the low back. If you want to reach back, you can reach back one hand and the other to the tops of the heels. As you're ready, the chin can slide down. No pressure in the cervical spine. Keep lifting the chest. Keep pressing the hip. Small sips of air in and out into backward bend. 4, 3, breathing deeply, huge opening in the front side of the body. 2, and 1, hands back to the low back, and then slowly all the way back to Halasen, Child's Pose. Place the hands in front, sit down. Halasen, Child's Pose. Nice natural counter pose to the big opening. Can rest the forehead to the earth. You can feel the movement of energy all the way through the nervous system here. Big release of energy coursing through the entirety of the nervous system. So grateful for our spine, the central column, activating the peripheral nerves, connecting to the brain stem, central nervous system, both hemispheres of the brain. So grateful for the brain color, the vibrational attunement that the yoga postures bring to our nervous system. Inhaling breath, let's rise up. Come to meet in an easy squatting position in the center of our mat. Take your time as you come up and out. Halasen. Do little variations here, so you may want to play with the seated squat. Everyone's going to be at their own spot. Some of us are going to transition in the direction of some arm balancing here. So we do Bakasana. This is crow pose. So if you place your hands shoulder distance apart. So if you want to move through some variations in your plow, or you can go all the way into crow. Oh, I keep calling it plow. I just call it plow. We finish at plow, I promise. And then slowly, knees, elbows are going to come in contact with the backs of the knees. Gaze can come forward. Keep lifting up. Maybe lift one toe and the other. If you're feeling like you've got your headstand in the middle of the room, you can go right into tripod headstand if that's comfortable for you. So again, let's see if I can get this correct now. Halasen, the squats pose. One option, you can move through some variations. Want to do some twisting, feels really nice. You want to move into our crow pose. Work on our arm balancing here is a lot of fun. You can get one foot up and the other. If you, once again, have the confidence and the experience to have your headstand in the middle of the room, the gaze will shift down, top of the head to the earth, and then the arms come all the way, or the feet come all the way up and overhead. So continuing to play with those series, or come to meet now in Sarvangasana. This is the shoulder stand, the queen pose. Headstand is the king pose. We're all going to do the shoulder stand here. If you're comfortable with your headstand, you'd rather stay in the headstand, please do so. Otherwise, we'll come to meet in shoulder stand. Lay your spine flat to the earth. You can bring the knees to the chest, and then use your hands at your sides to help elevate the low back up and off the mat. And then the middle back comes up. Hands come to the low back. Elbows are in close. It's like a brace. So keep the elbows close to the body. Fingertips in line with the low back. Maybe an Ardha Sarvangasana, half shoulder stand with the feet more overhead. Either one is okay. Keep the head and neck still, please. Nice release of lactic acid. Beautiful for venous return. They create the nice reverse pumping pressure through the veins, resting the heart, resting the brain. You can gaze right at the big toes. Concentration, focal point to the big toes as you breathe slowly and deeply. This is shoulder stand. We play with some variations in the shoulder stand. Keep the right foot up. We're going to let the left leg down, up and overhead. So you can touch the left toes to the floor, overhead. Perfectly okay if they don't reach to the floor. Keep breathing deeply. Let's inhale, lift the left foot. Switch, right leg's going to come down onto the other side. You may notice a little different on this side. Again, perfectly okay if it doesn't touch to the floor. Keep the hands onto the low back. Keep the head and neck still. Let's inhale, lift the right foot. And then as you're ready, we're going to take both feet now down into the actual Halasen Plow position. So hands come on the low back still. If the feet touch to the floor, you have the privilege to release the hands, interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulders, just like we did in Dvika-asana double angle pose. Once again, a reminder, cautious reminder to keep the head and neck still in this position, please. Gazing directly at the belly button now. Great for the thalamus, the hypothalamus. And as we're ready to come out of the plow position, you can just release the hands to your sides and press the hands to the earth, vertebra by vertebra now. We will come back in contact with the earth. Got to activate the belly here, stay strong in the core as we slowly come down piece by piece of the spine. You can bend the knees if you like. Go ahead and drop the feet, extend the legs out in front. We'll do a counter pose, release any tension in the cervical spine. Matsendrasana, this is fish pose. Heels are together. Hands are real close to your side body. If possible, you can get one hand and the other underneath the buttocks. Press the elbows into the earth. Lift the belly, lift the chest, come to the top of the head. And the big toes together. Point the toes away from you if possible. Keep lifting the chest. If you'd like to add your fish gills, we can take the lower set of teeth past the upper set of teeth. Breathing deeply, please. Slowly release the top of the head. Flat to the mat once again. Release the arms out from underneath you. Release the ankles. Flop to the sides. Turn the head and neck from side to side and back to center. We'll continue to release any stress in the cervical spine. Move into the backward bending series. Bring the heels in the direction of the buttocks. Place the palms at our side. Move to Setu Bandhasan bridge pose. Feet are hip distance apart here. Inhale, lift the thighs, lift the belly. Perhaps lift the ribs, lift the chest. If there's space, you can once again interlace your hands underneath you. Similarly what we just did in plow position. Interlace the hands, roll the shoulder blades, squeeze the shoulders. Keep lifting the chest. Stay with the breath here, very steady place to engage our backward bends. We're supported by the floor. As a reminder, once again, keep the head and neck still. If you'd like to move the next stage of the backward bends, Can release the hands in preparation for chakrasa and wheel pose. Otherwise, stay right there. Stay with the bridge pose. Fingertips coming in line with shoulders now, though. Elbows in tight to the body. You can inhale to the top of the head, and then inhale once again. Come all the way up, straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Keep breathing for 3, 2, 1, and slowly come down from whatever backward bend you are in. Let the ankles flop to the sides. Turn the palms out. Face the earth, or face the heavens. Release the shoulders. Take a deep inhalation. And exhale slowly. And let's bring the arms all the way up and overhead. We're going to reach the right arm and right toes. Reach and stretch. Left arm and left toes, reach and stretch. Let's point both toes, reach both arms, take an inhale. And on an exhaling breath, we're going to sit all the way up. Little yoga sit up in the direction of our forward folds now. So ladies, you can spin around if you'd like. We'll meet once again back in staff pose, much like we began, with the toes up to the ceiling, knees down to the earth. We'll inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Place the hands to the feet, perhaps to the shins or the knees, wherever they may fall. If you've got the privilege to have the hands and the feet, maybe able to reach your hands just all the way around the toes and grab onto one another. Key to this pose, once again, is our breath. Crown of the head extending out towards the toes, belly button and chest down towards the thighs. You can release the weight of the head. Once again, extend the crown towards the toes. Smooth and steady breath. Forward fold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. We'll bring the feet hip distance apart. In preparation for spinal twist, right hand's going to come all the way back behind us. You're going to walk the hand beyond the line of symmetry. Left hand to the right thigh. Turn the head and neck towards the back corner of the mat. You can keep walking the hand, eventually maybe the elbow or the entire front part of the shoulder pit. Come all the way down, so you keep walking that hand back a little further, Kirsten. There you go, make some space for the elbow. And then the head and neck will turn. It's a really easy twist. Turn the head and the neck towards the back corner of the mat. Breathing deeply for 5. Take your time. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly up and out. Nice and easy. Do same thing on the other side. Right hand over to the left thigh. Left hand walks back. So it might go 2, 3 feet. I'll give you a little more space in the cue right there, so you have some room maybe to drop the elbow, or you can just claw the hand. Again, some of us can get all the way further down towards that left shoulder pit. Not quite where I'm at in my practice today, but maybe next week, maybe next month, maybe next year. Keep gazing towards the back left corner of the mat for 3. Breathing deeply. 2 and 1. Walk the hand all the way back up and in. Merrily down the stream we will go. Let's get our Navasana on. Let's get the boat going. So buttocks down to the earth, bend the knees, lift the arms, extend the legs. Body shapes like a V here, gazing right at the big toes, please. Breathing deeply for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We'll do Kapalabhati, forceful exhales. And slowly come on down. Beautiful. For everyone's favorite pose, spin around at 180 degrees. Turn your eyes down. Release the hair. This is corpse pose Shavasana. You can grab an eye pillow or release the hair bun. Turn the palms to face up at our sides. Ankles flopping about a foot, 1.5 foot apart. Take your time to get settled. Feel the weight of gravity in full support of your body. The entire back side of the body coming in contact with the mat and earth now. Once again, as a reminder to please close the eyes and stay awake as we go into the relaxation, even as you continue to let go. We'll do an active relaxation to help aid the process in the direction of our corpse pose. We're going to point the right toes, lift the right leg just an inch, squeeze the right leg, and flop. Same thing on the left, point the toes, lift the leg, squeeze, and flop. Squeeze the buttocks now like you're going to lift it, but take the belly button down, down, down to the earth. Squeeze and relax. Relax the hips, relax the genitals, relax the belly in the midsection. Rib cage now. Take a deep inhalation. Fill the lungs. Fill, fill, fill. Exhale, open the mouth. All the breath goes. Fist with the right hand. Squeeze and lift. Relax. Fist with the left arm. Squeeze and relax. And turn the head and neck from side to side. Back to center. And take the chin in the direction of the chest, but keep the back of the skull on the earth. Extend the cervical spine. Extend. Slowly relax. Do Simhasana, lion. Open the mouth wide, wide, wide. Stick the tongue out and down. Return the mouth. Soften the jaw. Squeezing now all the muscles in the face. Make a funny face. The eyelids, temples, hairline. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And relax and smooth. Softening all the muscles in our faces. Mentally repeating my entire body from head to toe. Completely relax. Entire body from head to toe. Mentally repeating my entire body from bone to skin, completely relaxed. Entire body from bone to skin, completely relaxed. We'll shift our attention to our breath and breathing, coming into present moment awareness. Breath at the nostrils without changing a thing, resolving, set the intention to remain a witness to our breath. Noticing the effortless rise and fall of the breath, each passing inhalation and exhalation. Shift the attention to the navel region, the belly rise and the belly fall. Watch the belly rise and watch the belly fall. Remaining a witness, let's count the breath backwards together from 10 now. Inhale, belly rise. Exhale, belly fall. 10. Inhale, belly rise at 9. Exhale, belly falls. Stay with your count, your breath, all the way down to 1. Trying not to lose count. Remaining awake. As you encounter 1, of your count, can release the count, release the breath, release the mind to drift, the body sinks even further into the earth. And notice any sensations, impulses, vibrations. You can tune further to the sensorial elements. If thoughts rise and fall, just let them pass like clouds on a clear blue sky. And deeper in the direction of stillness and relaxation. Deepening our experience of spaciousness and allowance for all things to be exactly as they are. Allowing the body's natural healing mechanism. Effortlessly resolve issues. Simply just be. Sattva Gunda as the mode of goodness. Through postures, with passion. Simply allow the body a complete, easy, restful moment. Deep spaciousness. Healing and resolution naturally arriving without needing to do anything alone. Corpse pose, Shavasana. Deep and restful place. Just become aware, mindfully of the breath once again. Noticing the navel rise and fall with each passing inhalation and exhalation. Gradually deepening your connection to breath in the body. Engaging mindfully inhales and exhales now. Beginning to wake up the body via the breath. Let the breath engage the body now, letting any wiggling, the fingers and toes, the head of the nose to naturally arrive for you. As the body begins to waken up, can reach or stretch or remain still. Your natural process, like coming awake from a deep and restful slumber. Effortlessly guiding ourselves slowly over to a comfortable side lying position. Resting once again in deep stillness. See if you can go back to stillness. This is the strength of our hands. Press ourselves comfortably up to an easy seated posture, much in the same way as we began. We will close cross-legged to your degree of flexibility with the arms resting on the knees, thumb and forefinger to touch. Lift the spine, smooth the face, and bring the attention to the brow center. It's a seat of integration. Notice the effortless quality of the breath, direct result of classical yoga practice. Trusting our connection to this deep inward space, resolving now to extend this vibration out into the world, bring our yoga out with us to our relationships, our communications, workplace, and our homes. What the world needs most is our presence. Bring the hands together at heart level. And bow the head towards the Satguru, extending our gratitude now out to masters, the teachers, this amazing, amazing breath that binds us, and this beautiful ohana, this cyber sangha, and this beautiful family in the home. We're so, so grateful. Closing customarily, namaste. I'm going to allow eyes to come open. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ohana. The Yoga Channel, we're grateful. Thanks for everyone being here with us. We appreciate you practicing live. We appreciate you practicing on the replays. We know you're out there. We're grateful for you joining us. There'll be another great week of programming here. Ted will be back with Wellness Wednesdays, and then we're back for classical practice again on Thursday. So thanks so much for joining. Bring this yoga with you out in the world. Share it with your friends, your mom, your dad, maybe a loved one. Thank you. Aloha. Namaste. See you soon.